The nightclub is currently doing 2 times speed for sellable cargo, so now is the perfect time to learn how to use your nightclub properly. Starting off, we have the nightclub safe. The nightclub safe is one of the ways you can make money with the nightclub, and it's definitely the best passive income in the game. You see, the nightclub safe caps at $250,000, but the safe can make up to $50K every 48 minutes, which is why I think it makes it the best safe in the game. Now, the way this safe works depends on how well your nightclub is doing. Over here, you can see that my popularity is around 50 to 60%, but it's not fully maxed. This in return is giving me 10K passively every 48 minutes. This right here is a big no-no. You want to always have this maxed out at all times to make that 50K you deserve. Now, one of the methods to increase the popularity is to just rebook your DJs every time. Every time you rebook your DJs, it increases the nightclub popularity by 10%. So essentially, if you had 0% popularity, rebooking your DJs 10 times would max it out to get you to full 100%. But it will cost you 100K, so you will be losing money. I personally do this because the second method is just to go out and promote the nightclub. These promotion missions tend to take maybe 5 to 10 minutes and could boost your popularity by a ton, but I just don't feel like going on my way to do this because I can just get that money back in an hour and a half by just rebooking the DJs. For example, this mission right here wants me to use the buzzard and fly around 8 locations to drop off flyers to promote my nightclub. Who wants to willingly do this? Leave a comment down below if you do, but if you have the money, just rebook the DJs, you'll get the money back and then some. Trust me, I've been doing this for a very long time. This mission took me about 5 minutes and my popularity did go up by about 40%. So it definitely does boost your popularity by a lot, but there's a cooldown before you can boost the business again. And if you want to hit max popularity, then you need to do this 3 times. It will just take way too long just to get that popularity to max, so please, for your own sake, just rebook your DJs. Now up next, we have the main way to get money with this business, which is going to be the nightclub warehouse. This is where you'll be able to passively source out various types of cargo from all of your businesses and sell it for a huge profit. Now before you can even do that, you're going to need to hire some technicians and buy the businesses needed to actually source from. Starting off with the technicians, you'll have 5 which will need to be hired. Each technician costs around 250 to 300K, so to buy all of them, you would need over $1 million just for that. Now when it comes to the businesses you need, well, it's basically going to be almost every passive business you could think of in this game. The names for the businesses are different from what they are normally called in the nightclub. So let me tell you what each one is that you need to own. The cargo and shipment is either going to be your CEO office source missions or it's going to be the hangar source missions. Sporting goods is going to be the bunker supplies. South America imports is going to be the business where you guys can get that booger sugar stuff. Pharmaceutical research is going to be the meth lab. Organic produce is going to be the weed farm. Printing and copying is going to be the document forgery business. And finally, cash creation is going to be the counterfeit cash business. So if you want all your technicians to be working, then you're going to need to buy all these businesses to make the most amount of money with this business. Now when assigning your technicians, there are certain businesses you want to assign them to first, those being the cargo and shipment, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. They pay out the most, so then from there, if you do have the other 2 options, you can assign your technicians to those once the others are completely maxed out. Now with this week being 2 times speed, you're going to want to buy the upgrades for your nightclub, particularly the equipment upgrade. This will improve the productivity of your warehouse technicians, which will allow them to source cargo much more faster. Normally with the upgrade, if you were to get max stock from all sources, it would take 36 hours. This is honestly a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie, but since it's double the speed, you can cut that time in half, giving you only 18 hours to max out the nightclub. Okay, now obviously 18 hours is still pretty long. It's not this awesome, incredible time frame shortened, but at least it isn't a day and a half of playing GTA constantly. Now when it comes to the other upgrades, they're not needed as much. Like for example, the bartender one just lowers the popularity drop rate, and the security one helps with raids if you guys ever do get raided, but you don't ever really get raided with your nightclub. I kid you not, you have a higher chance of having your MC businesses raided 3 times back to back before they even bother raiding your nightclub. So if you have the money, go for it, but if not, then well, just don't do it. But once you have all of the businesses I listed and you fully maxed out your nightclub, you're gonna want to firstly be in a public lobby with a max player base to get that bonus money. My lobby isn't full as you can see, but I don't really need the bonus that badly seeing as I have over $100 million. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell right now. Now when going for the sell, always sell all the goods at the same time. Don't do them separately or any of those special order requests. I honestly think they scam you with these special requests and take too much of the stock for too little of the actual award money. So always go for the all goods option. Once the submission has started, then you simply want to head over to the location. While you are heading there, it's best to check around your surroundings to see if anyone may potentially be trying to come after you. If you feel like you might get attacked, then make sure to call up Lester and go off the radar. Now, if you are registered as a CEO, then you can immediately go ghost once the 1-minute timer is up for off the radar, giving you 4 minutes of full incognito, which is more than enough time for you to get to the drop-off location. In this clip, you can see that I only went off the radar because no one seemed to really be bothering me that much. But of course, every lobby is different, so make sure you are aware of these things. I ended up getting to the drop-off location about 1 minute after I went off the radar, so it really took me a total of about 3 minutes to complete, and mind you, I had to head towards the Sandy Shores location with this huge truck. So if you had Ghost on as well, then you'd get here without anyone knowing from start to finish. Once I got delivered, I was awarded $2.7 million. It should have been more, but some players ended up leaving the lobby, so I couldn't get the full amount, but that still is a lot of money. And if I was in a full lobby, then I would probably get $3 million on the dot. So seeing as how the nightclub is currently 2x speed, you could be making this if you play GTA every 2 days for 9 hours each. Yay! Cause who wouldn't want to be playing this 12-year-old game for that long? But anyways, that does it for this video. Hopefully I was able to help some of you out with the nightclub. But if you missed out on these guide videos, then click right here to watch them now.